Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold stream. On today's stream, we are back with some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, there it is. We are playing more of the Dice Rally event because I am not playing ranked. Smile. That's it. No thoughts. No thoughts about that. I just wanted to play more of this. What else? We have things to talk about, new cards. New Yu-Gi-Oh! Hip Hip Hooray. This is Tristan Taylor's? Oh, it's all of them. Okay. I was like, I swear I've heard this on so many other people. It's because it's like 4 different people's. I thought I was going crazy. Cool. We have new cards, PogChamp new cards. Let's take a look at them. We have new Exosister support, and we have, new Archmage Fusion. We're going to talk about the Archmage Fusion first, because Pog. And we hate Exosister. We have Archmage Non-Finito. Non-Finito. Which is very funny. Which is a level 7 Earth Illusion Fusion effect on monster with 24 or 15. Requires 2 Archmage monsters. That's actually not terrible. Must either be fusion or specialed from the extra deck by discarding a spell trap, contributing a level 7 or higher Archmage monster from hand or field. Must be fusion summon or special summon from the extra deck by discarding a card and contributing a level 7 or higher Archmage monster from hand or field. You can only special summon this once per turn this way, no matter which method you use. Interesting. What? Okay. If this card is special summoned, you can set an Archmage spell trap from your deck. Okay, so it replaces the trap. Just realized that once a year, we get 2 months worth of a bad format. 2 months! Brother, every format in this game. Also, Tearlaments was not a bad format. What Tearlament format was bad? Like, that entire year was goated. I'll give you Tenpai, I'll give you Malice. Tier was like, that whole year was just like banger format after banger format. The Snake Eye wasn't bad. Once per opponent's turn, quick effect, you could fusion summon a fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters you control. Oh. That's an interesting card. I wasn't there, but Redditor. Yeah, don't listen. Don't. I believe Reddit. Yikes. Tier. Okay, here's the thing. It's the same thing with every like format. Literally, there's always anti-meta, and the anti-meta is genuinely what is worse than the actual meta decks, right? With few exceptions, like Tenpai I think was obviously worse than some of the like anti-Tenpai decks. But like Tenpai was just super boring. Other than that, like every other anti-meta deck has just been like stun turbo. And it's like not really interesting, right? And that was not any different in tier format. Yeah, that was pretty much it. It was like Flunder, which would summon the barrier statue, or it was Exosister, just hoping and praying that they draw a shifter, and that was pretty much it, which really wasn't fun. It was mostly just like, hey, here's shifter and macro. It's like, oh yay, my favorite. That was kind of it. But there were like a lot of really cool things about tier and its format. Specifically, like, once tier was not tier 0, but was, like, still definitively the best deck, I think there was a lot more interesting things that were happening. Like, Dragon Link was playable, Sprite was still, like, one of the top decks, a bunch of other decks were also, like, very playable. It was very fun. Another illusion with no battle protection? True, I haven't even thought about that. I don't really care about that. But, sure. Wow. We have the new Exosister cards. First and foremost, we got to talk about Ichiki? Ichiki? Ichiki. Yeah. Sayori Hime. Which is a level 4 light fairy spirit effect monster that cannot be special summoned. And once per turn during the end phase, if this card was normal summoned or flipped face up this turn, return it to the hand. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. And it says, if you control a monster with 800 attack or defense, and this card is in your hand, immediately after this effect resolves, you can normal summon this card. Now, what does this mean? We'll get into that in a second. If this card is normal summoned, you can add a level 4 light or dark monster with 800 attack or defense from your deck to your hand, except itself. Now, why are we talking about this card in regards to Exo Sister? If we actually look at the Exo Sister cards, Exo Sister. Notably, the Exo Sisters have 800 attack, 800 defense on a lot of their... Well, actually, it's mostly just 800 defense. In fact, I'm pretty sure every single one of them has 800 defense, which is important, because that triggers this. And on top of that, the spirit monsters, the other spirit monsters, which are extra normals, are a level 4 strategy that you can use alongside the Exo Sister stuff in order to get into your Exo Sister cards, which means that on top of this being basically a searcher for the deck, you also then have the other spirits, which are also advantageous in Exo Sister. So, with that in mind, that is a fairly new card. I probably missed it when it actually dropped. But still, with that in mind, we have the new Exo Sister cards, and I've already seen these cards in action, and they're pretty incredible. First of all, we have Caramel. Caramel? Caramel. I'm going to call her Caramel. Exo Sister Caramel, which is a rank 4 Dark Fairy, Xyz effect monster with 2618, also Mommy. Requires 2 Exo Sister monsters, and you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is Xyz summoned, you can activate this effect. During the end phase, you get to set an Exo Sister spell trap from deck, grave, or banishment. Notably, this plays around Duel, and because of the way that it activates, it's very difficult to actually interact with without just like straight up activating Imperm or something of that nature. You can't Ash it, you can't Droll it, etc. Great. Carmel? Yeah, Caramel. I said that. I don't care about pronunciation. This is Caramel. And I will call it Caramel. That's it. Moving on. When your opponent activates a normal spell trap card or a monster effect, you detach all materials from this card, and then that effect becomes add a card from your opponent's grave to their hand. Now, notably, this forces the opponent to give you a card, which means because of the way that this is worded, you can trigger your own Exo Sister cards, which is crazy to think about. Because all of the Exo Sisters say if your opponent moves a card out of either graveyard, you can special summon it from the extra deck an Exo Sister Xyz monster as an Xyz summon. Just slap them on top. It's crazy. Caramel. Yeah, I said that. Anyway. What aura? What are you talking about? You cannot tell me that this is an interesting name. Karma. Yeah. Caramel. God, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are the fucking worst. They're like, actually, it's pronounced this way. It's like, I don't care, dude. No one actually cares. The AL are so cool. Sure, bud. The Xyz shuts down Purge. Yeah. It shuts down a lot of things, which is kind of crazy. It also shuts down Nib. Do you know it shuts down Nib? It shuts down everything. Isn't that crazy? The Callus? Bat Matter is the next card? Truth. Yeah. Look, the point is, pronunciations don't matter in Yu-Gi-Oh! So many people are like, it's actually pronounced this, it's actually pronounced this. It's like, it doesn't matter. No one actually cares. It's Caramel. I'm gonna call it caramel. Because, like, is anyone actually going to be like, it's Karma L? It's like, no one cares. Just say the name. It's like, I get it. But activate caramel. Most of the time, if you're gonna hear anything about it, it's just gonna be, I'm gonna activate effect. They're not even gonna say the name. Anyway, by the way, Bat Matter, which is... That's a name. Please translate Bat Matter into something. Nope, it's Bat Matter. It's fucking Bat Matter. I didn't even think about that name. That name's hilarious. Oh gosh. Continue with spell card. You can only use the first, second, and third effect of this card's name once per turn. Each once per turn. When this card resolves, add 2 Exosister monsters from your hand, from your deck to your hand, and then discard a card. This is a card. You can target a face-up monster you control immediately after this effect resolves, and normal summon an Exosister monster mentioned on it. Whoa. And then if a monster is sent to your opponent's graveyard, you can make your opponent banish one of them. This is kind of a macro Cosmos, but notably what this does is it triggers Martha, which is why, you know, Martha's on the thing. What are you thinking about the new BES cards coming to Master Duel? I think they are cards that exist. Too bad they don't do anything. The problem with the BES cards is that they're crazy support for an archetype that doesn't exist. BES is like not actually real. I don't think any of their cards actually do anything. So with the new support, what does the deck do? That's right, still nothing. This spell is nuts, and it triggers all the names as it makes your opponent banish it. Oh, you're right, it does. I did not read that correctly. It does trigger all of the names. I forgot that it... Wow, funny. Archmage support is cool. What does it do? Something that already was done in Archmage? I guess it's just like more consistency, right? Being able to fusion someone on the opponent's turn is also nice because of the trigger effects on someone of the other fusion. It's nice, and getting more Archmage support is nice because Archmage is like cool, but... What's up, Lancelot? How's it going? Yeah, BES has, you know, circular 5.0, but alas, doesn't actually do anything. Just made it to round 12 of what? Oh, in the event? Congratulations. It gives them more consistency and extra disruption. Yeah, it's nice. Anyway, let's do meme review. Meme review. Welcome to Orchist. We have Girsu, Galatea, Girsu, Galatea, Girsu, Girsu. Are there any Yu-Gi-Oh decks that have no haters? Unhated Yu-Gi-Oh deck annual meeting. I hate to break this to you. I am one of the many people who hates this deck in particular. I hate to break it to you. I do in fact hate Photon. And it is almost exclusively because of Duel Links. I would not care about this deck if it was in if I just had experience with Master Duel, but that's not the case. And I'm sure people also hated Rose Dragon for quite some time, also because of Duel Links. Also, I would imagine people hate Cyber Dragon, also because of Duel Links. I don't think anyone actually cares about Red Eyes. I don't think anyone has opinions on it. Surely we'll have Rescue Ace support. True. Isn't robot gear suit and long gear suit different? Yes. But they're still gear suit, so. I hate Gold Sword. True. High attack token. Why'd they put him in attack mode? So do you want to talk about what's wrong? I changed Ash Blossom to my Max C. My opponent stopped playing for 20 seconds. I just know that bastard was laughing at me. Okay. Average DK'd viewing experience. Okay. Have you played Albion online? It's a sandbox MMORPG. What am I missing? Do I care? No, I don't care. This guy's on here twice. His first one was terrible. Oh no. It's only down from here! My genuine reaction every time I'm on my fifth summon and my opponent's side of the field starts glowing. What is this reference? So we finally got the reason why Medusa can't one card into Synchro Medias? Because Synchro Medias doesn't exist lore-wise. Yes. Is this Samuel's second account? It's all Samuel. It's actually all just the same dingus. I ain't reading all that. Your opponent activates 5 or more cards with more than 10 words of text. It becomes the end of the turn. If you control no face-up cards, you can activate this card from your hand. You can only activate one. Yeah, what a great meme. Yu-Gi-Oh players and reading. Playing the new event after the recent meta. Delicious. Finally some good food. They're not wrong. That's not a good sign. You're going second. Your opponent uses gift exchange, so you gift them a bad card to thin your deck. They gave you Harpy's Feather Duster with 4 set cards. Okay, this one. Alright, this one's funny. Okay. Just... You don't need the actual text. Just, it's high noon. Now there are 2 of them! That one's funny. It's high noon. Oh, that's cute. Yummy! Yummies are mentally sick in the head. Man. True. True. How relatable is this to you? Not at all. Nope. All roads lead to Cyber's combo. What the hell is this image? Also, that's all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That is nasty. Why am I looking at that? God damn, Nosy, mind your own business. Went against my better judgment and activated Ash Blossom against my opponent, knowing damn well it wouldn't hinder their end board. Now the peeping Tom is over there like, what you got there, bud? Both will flip 2 heads and destroy themselves. What a swell guy. Oh boy, my opponent's name is Max C. Maybe I'll actually have a chance through his end board. Spoke too soon. He maxied me in the draw phase. How it feels to play Graveyard deck in this event without Graveyard Hate and top meta around. This is maybe one of the worst posts I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Holy crap. Just, my eyes, dude. Wait, hold on, what? He's back! 3! 0 for 3! He had 3 attempts and they all sucked! Damn! So good yet so bad. Mason building a house. Oh no, some bricks are missing. Me, an intellectual opening master duel. 4? Bro, does anyone else exist? The Malice player's hand after I wasted 3 hand traps trying to interrupt their combo versus my hand going second. Oh, hell no. He's 0 for 4. It's just... they're not even... What an interesting group of friends. What? Oh, Orgoth. Okay. What am I missing? Nevguy and Samuel merged into the unfunniest entity known. Holy crap. Also, this is images. Yeah, that's true. PSA, reptiles need plenty of protein. Feed them a mouse or a rabbit. Cool. Lego Block Dragon just wants to see the world burn. We live in a world where Lego has a label telling you not to eat it, but British... What the hell does this have to do with Yu-Gi-Oh? She's so cute and quirky. Me when I see Thunder. Why'd they do Blue like that? What did my boy Blue do to you? Bro's getting fucking vaporized. Oh no. Oh. Sales ban declare Baguska. Average Ryziel in mirrors. Average Malice in the mirrors. Shadal Construct. L Shadal Construct. Ban Maxi, ban r/master will finally be happy. Oh my gosh, these were great. These were really good. Holy guacamole, dude! What an actual travesty. What is this deck that I'm playing? Oh, Rescuers, Pog. I'm actually gonna play just Vanquish Soul. Vanquish Soul's just too good in this event. It's just too good in this event. Oh, who is this? What's happening? I wasn't paying attention. Orcus. Whoa, crazy. I'm just gonna leave. I don't want to sit here. Yeah, you got it, bud. I'm so sick of seeing Orcus, dude. I see it in ranked and I see it here and I'm just like, okay, I'm bored now. I'm bored now, bud. I like Orcus, but even I'm like, okay, dude, like, let's not do this. Fucking hell. There's like 9 million things to play in Dice Rally, and everyone's just playing the exact same build of Orcus. I am almost certain I know that it's Decade's fault, but still, like, come on, dude. Really? Really? Great game, 10 out of 10. Hell yeah, dude. Five! Kickman. I love Kickman. If exactly one monster you control and no other is destroyed by card effect, target that monster, special summon that target. Wow. Oh yeah, guaranteed. We're gonna have nothing. Guaranteed. Where's Holly Sue when you need her? Great question. Or actually, my hand is just raising. It's just raising. Just raising. Just raising. Ash Blossom is not real. It can't hurt you. Smile. Reveal this guy. Okay, out comes Xiaolong. Okay. Normal Raisin. Raisin effect. Xiaolong effect. Reveal. We will add... I kind of want to add Burger here. But Burger doesn't do anything, does it? I guess if I add Burger or Caesar, it does, right? What do you... Caesar... Coolio. Let's go for... Let's go for... Let's do this. We will add 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go heavy, bounce back this guy. What did they add to their hand? Slash draw. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Burn. Reveal. Playlist full of fire? That's because it's literally just the Duel Links OST. I'm not gonna special here to play around mid. I guess I could have done this like in phase or something like that. I'm stupid. I'm stupid now, but that's fine. I'm actually just going to not do anything here. Sweet. Sure. dog shit are we playing? Reveal this guy, reveal this guy. It's not where I meant to put that. I meant to put it here, but okay, but... Raisin... Jiaolong... Jiaolong. Add burger. Mm-hmm. We'll add my love here. Mm-hmm. Oh, I should have added an earth. I'm stupid. Guy? Sure. Warrior. That's an interesting choice, but okay. Mm-hmm. Sure. Sure, yeah. We... Mm-hmm. Yep. What the hell is this? Double ace. Yeah, dude. Double ace. Hell yeah, dude. Great idea. 10 out of 10. Oh, that's a phenomenal draw. What the hell do you have in your hand, dude? Coolio. Continue. Target the raisin. Special summon the raisin. Raisin. Like Baylor? Nope. Cool. Add Xiaolong. Reason. Destroy. Xiaolong. Heavy. Xiaolong. How many summons is this? No. We'll go heavy board here. Combat. Good game, dingus. Fun. I'm lying to you. 2? No! Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, we're so good. We're so back. Oh, we're so unbelievably back. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, we didn't have to play stun. Oh, I forgot we got 2. Oh. I drew like every brick in my deck. No. Bruh. Bruh. Tragic. You hate to see it. Extrav. Well, you know I'm actually. Is this Vanquish though? No, it's probably something stupid like Eldritch, huh? Yeah, I was right. Big. Man, I love being right. Okay. Mad love. Mad love effect. And this guy. Sure. Let's go Chalkanine. Oh, do you have fucking Solemn Judgment? Do you have Solemn Judgment? Really? Ew. No judgment. How interesting. Huh? It's Argo Star stun? There's no way we're playing Argo Star stun. That sounds like a terrible idea. Am I wrong? Hold on. There's no way. Judgment's banned. Why is Judgment banned? Huh? It is! What? We are playing 3 of the Terrible Trap? Why are we playing 3 Slayer? I thought you were joking. I was like, surely Argo Star. Why are we playing Argo? What is this one? Oh, it's Solomon Muto. Yeah, well, his theme sucks balls. Alright, who has a good theme, chat? Oh, there we go. Seto Kaiwa. There we go. That's Senna's Coat Argo card? That's not a real. Ooh! Half-Life points! I'm sorry, what do you do? That's funny. It's not very good, but it is funny. I'm gonna add... this one. Not gonna lie, my hand kinda sucks balls. Huh. Like, it's not the worst, but it could be better, you know? You know? If you know, you know. But I'm not playing like a better rank 4. Alright, well, make this guy. Rock the Vanquisher, rock the Vanquisher, add back. Mad Love. Oh, I should have rolled for Cuban. I shouldn't have. If I rolled 4, we were cooked. We were so unbelievably cooked if I rolled 4. You'd be so Joker. Ready? Harpy's Feather Duster. Because for some reason that still exists. I like that we banned Solemn Judgment, but they're like, Harpy's Feather Duster? That's okay. Who is this? What is this ban list? Shining Sark. Oh, I forgot these cards existed. Shining Sark. Protect a hand. Sure. Oh yeah, Adra having a mandatory effect is hilariously annoying. Dark Magic Mirror Force. Excuse me? Excuse me? Nani? It's a loner? Are you sure? Well, I know Shining Sark. Actually, you know what? Seeing this, you're probably right. This is probably the one. Add Shining Sark. Whoa! Crazy. Baby. Well, that is... funny. But I think the play is actually to pitch Pantera. Yeah. Yep. You know what? I'm just gonna wait here for a sec. What does Shining Sark say exactly? Target one of those monsters, send it to break. Whoa! Crazy. For sure. Clearly, they made the mistake of not opening Dai-Fi. True. What does this guy do again? Pay half your life points to destroy as many cards on the field as possible. If you banish them, if you special summon a level 7 or lower monster Dimensions and increases level. Destroy card. Sure. Yeah, that's it. What's the name of this song? It is Yugi Moto's Dark Side of Dimension theme from Duel Links. Sure. Does one of these negate a trap? I don't think so, right? I'm not crazy. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets Shining Circle or monster that mentions it, you can negate the activation. And this one's just a spell. Okay, so do I care? No. Come on. There he is. There's the guy. That's what we care about. Cool, anyway. Oh, wait, I'm stupid! I forgot to grab the earth. That's on me. That's on me. That's my bad. That's my bad. That's on me. That's my bad. That's on me. That's my bad. Anyway, summon Xiaolong. We'll go to Xiaolong. We will add reveal impulse, reveal Xiaolong. Can I grab Raisin here? No. I'm stupid. Forgot to grab the earth earlier. Oopsie poopsie. Alright, let's do this. Is that a thing for soul? Am I, like, randomly protected from this? I don't think so, right? Cool. We'll go like this. Bounce this guy. Caesar, Valius. Sorry, what? Damn. Unlucky. Okay. Well, here's Xiaolong. Had I played this correctly, I would have won. But, it's fine. We'll just, target this guy. Negate. Yep. Sure. Fun! Wait, they didn't... What? Yeah, I was aware of Snow Devil. That's why I summoned the Xiaolong. I was like, well, I don't want to die, so smile. Yeah, I'll just activate this. Oh, I showed them the new one. So, Xiaolong. Okay. Normal, Mad Love effect. Red, Snow. Reveal. Goodbye. Link. This guy. I do have Yellow, so I can still search. Array. Add. Back Xiaolong. Let's now go for Xiaolong. Reveal. And we're just gonna go for the heavy border. Because it's funnier. Goodbye. No, come back here and take this beating like a fucking man. No, you're gonna burn. You're gonna burn. You're gonna burn. Imagine not playing the Dragon Ruler cards. Imagine playing Dragon Ruler. That weirdo. Fubuwigi. 1! Okay, Soul Release at least, like, is kind of a thing. At least Soul Release is a card! It's a card! It does exist! That's true! I can actually Soul Release for a thing. It's actually useful. If I get, an Orcust opponent, like, Soul Release actually does something. Dragon Ruler sucks. Define sucks. Because aesthetically, they're cool as hell. Oh, half a life points again? Promise? Do you have Ass Blossom? Yeah, it forces out the counter trap. True! It does! You're not wrong! Raisin. Add Jolo. Let's go Durendal. What do they have that they didn't activate at this point? You don't like playing Dragon Ruler? Understandable. That's fair. To each their own. I haven't played the deck, so I can't say anything. I like Dragon Link. So that's an entirely different deck. That loner is awful? Yes. Yeah, the Sark loner, to be fair, I have not looked at a single one of the loners. Every single one of those loners looks like just hot doo-doo garbage. How did it get worse? I can special Emoja from deck? Wait, can I do something with that? Hold on. This card's crazy. Hold on. Wait. It's a beast. We can play Tri-Brigade. Wait, are you a beast? It's a beast! We can play Tri-Brigade! Wait a second! Oh, we could, yeah, we could play King of the Beast. Yeah, you're right. Moja! I mean, we could play Tri Brigade. We could play... What's like a Link Span deck? We could play... We could play Unchained? We just go like 2 guys into... Fiendsmith into... The other thing? Into Unchained? Those are like the 2 things I could think of. I do remember that. That was hilarious. Yeah, that truly was peak Yu-Gi-Oh! Gotta love that. Gotta love it. I think... What am I doing? Hold on. I think the play is... It's either Unchained or it's Tri Brigade. But I don't know which. Tri Brigade technically has more synergy here. Never have I seen anyone that excited to top deck Emoja. I do not remember that episode, but or I should say, I don't remember that moment, but I do remember that episode, and it was something. Oh, man. Simo could have killed him into the sun, but just played it like Recruiter Monarch. Synchros be damned. Yeah. I think... What's the funniest thing to do? The funniest thing to do would be to play Unchained and just be like, this is 2 guys. That's it. It's just 2 guys. But it would be cooler to play Tri Brigade. So I think we're going to play Tri Brigade. Moja's a 1. Oh, tragic. Because I was like, oh, we could play like Tri Brigade Sprite. And then you could go into Sprite. Which I guess we technically still could. Yeah, let's do that. Let's play Tri Brigade Sprite. There's not really a point in playing Ash. I think Ash is just not worth playing. Obviously Fu is not worth playing, because obviously. We want Moja. I'm gonna play 2. I don't think I'm gonna play 3. I think there's no point in playing 3. We don't need SP. We could play second Gigantes, and we could play maybe Maru? No, probably Simor. And then we play like Apex. Oh, except for the fact that I'm stupid, and that would not work because of the 2-lock. In which case, Unicorn. Play another one of you, play another one of you. We're gonna play the max amount of you and you. And you, actually. And then we'll play the Swampy Boy. And third triple attack. Smile. Yeah. This is gonna go great. Trust, Copium. Master Wheel? Which one? Is that the one with, the non-world champions? Because if so, then no. Prog today was abysmal. Yeah, pretty much. E-Heroes versus Amazement. What the hell? That sounds crazy. Oh, this hand, like, doesn't do anything. Damn. I'm kind of sad. I kind of wish it did something, but it just, like, doesn't. Bruh. I'm sorry, why the fuck did... Why is there a Yo-Yo on that field? What the hell? I was not paying attention. Just gonna send him away. Sam cheated. He supposedly played E-Hero without Muse stuff. Oh. Sam cheating? Couldn't be. Hold on. With that format, I actually don't care. I'm not gonna lie. I want to summon blue here, but I do think the play is actually just summon Kit. Yeah. What does Voodoo give me? Nothing. Yeah, it's Kit. It's Kit. It's always Kit here. Let's banish 2. And for this guy, Kiwa. Wait, do I have? Oh, I do. Okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah. For sure. Of course. I don't have things to summon, so let's just go into this guy. Why am I playing Swap Frog? I just realized how stupid I am for playing Swappy Boy. But it's fine. Jin the 1. We just put it back. It's fine. Smile. And act like it never happened. Okay, forget everything I just said. I had to open my frickin' mouth. I'm putting back the Swamp Frog. Nerval. Gerosh. Let's go IP with these two. Masquerena. Alright, and then let's go starter. For Voodoo. Blue. Oh, do I grab Carrot here? Maybe. No, I think it is Jet. Jet. Rock Smashers. Because I can actually go Mannequin here, and then I can Reborn Spring, which is kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy, because they have a guy, which is, again, kind of wacky wild. Insane. So. And then I die to... Raigeki. True, I would die to Raigeki. Actually, I guess I wouldn't die to it, but it'd be pretty bad. Sure. Yeah. Oh, he could have activated there, by the way. He just elected not. Oh, no, because this someone's in defense. Never mind. Orcust. Whoa. That's crazy. Yeah, I'll just go Smashers here. Cool, now what? Nice. Incredible. 10 out of 10 minutes. Cool. Normal summon kit. Kit effect. Go for 4. In done. Back at 1, 2, 3, 4. And out comes Shodaig. Cool, good game. Fun while it lasted. Do you know what's funny? I could bounce my kit. There's not a point to doing that. Is the problem. Comedy. Truly comedic. Spiritualism? Wait, that's crazy. Let's go back to this one. If you're not gonna give Beast, I'm not gonna play Tri-Brigade Beast. Or Tri-Brigade Sprite. I should just play Tri-Brigade Sprite. I love that deck. Ness was just sad to watch in Master Madness. True. Yeah, pretty much. This hand's crazy, by the way. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Ass. Oh. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just special here. I did this wrong, by the way. Yeah. I was supposed to special summon the heavy border and then use it as the material. And now I can't do that, and now I feel stupid. But that's okay, because I get a burn for a tiny bit of damage. Hip hip hooray. Yeah, that was really dumb. Oh, no. Subtraction. Sure. here, right? Oh no, I actually want to add a fire. Oh shit. Oh, I'm fucking stupid. Oh, I'm just dumb. That's on me. That's on me. I'm gonna burn again. I mean, I could just wait. Right? Because what are they gonna make here? Like splash mage? Wait, why are we doing this? Oh, because we're stupid. Why did we not? Okay. Sure. There's Diametra. Uh-huh. Sigma, sure. Splash move? Pack it. Fucking now what? There's Splash Mage. Yep. Why did we not target the raisin? Am I missing something? Huh? Like, surely you target raisin there, right? Ah, okay. Hey, daily bonus! Hell yeah, dude. Fairy meteor flush. No, I missed a dice! No! Well, I would be happy. If it fucking mattered. Round 8? Wait, no! I actually get the dice. Since when did that happen? When did they change that? Horn of Heaven is crazy, dude. Hold on, wait a second. Oh, right. I was like, I could have sworn I still get gems for one more round. Which is true. I do get one more. I do get one more round. It only blanks the remaining rolls of dice. I could have sworn it blanked a whole dice. But I could be wrong. I probably just didn't pay attention. Okay, this hand is crazy. Pluto! Hey yo! This my boy. Am I gonna do anything with him? Fucking no. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep the Pantera in hand. I don't think special summoning it does anything here. We're gonna grab Xiaolong. We're gonna go reveal the Xiaolong. Xiaolong effect. Yep, impulse. Oh, what the fuck? Sure. Okay, we'll do this. Now I can summon Pantera. And do what? Bounce it back to hand? And summon Caesar? That... doesn't actually do anything, does it? It puts Caesar Valius onto field. Just, like, technically not bad. Yeah. Let's add back. Reason. Sort of impulse the Dust Devil? What Dust Devil? They do not know I have anything. Up until this point, they have literally only seen Raisin and Xiaolong. Oh, I'm wondering if I should make this guy unaffected here. Or if I should wait till main phase. They know what one of our sets are. If I do this, reveal, make unaffected, summon Xiaolong, Xiaolong, search, dark, and then I have the dark. That's arguably better. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Popping a card is nice, but I think just getting the dark in rotation is more valuable here. Or something. You got it. Reading. How long? Impulse. Nope. Okay. Cool. How long? Ash? Reason. They know everything in my hand now. Drop one? Yeah, okay. As expected. Not too disappointing though. One. One? And it's Ash? Well, surely they have another Ash here then, right? Sure. If he steals a monster with someone to Raisin, he gets the effect right? Yes. Imagine if he called Raisin, the one I had 2 of. Oh, this is one new. Oh. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Which one is what? Sam D! Motherfucker started with Sam D! Oh, the Duel Links song? It is Alexis Road. It's awesome. Yeah, I also like this one a lot. This hand is tragically bad. This hand is tragically bad. Hell yeah, dude. This hand's great, dude. It's so good, dude. Yikes! Holy crap! We prayed. Sounds like a remix of a DS-era Castlevania song. Honestly, that's very specific and pretty accurate. What's up, Digi? How's it going? If they have like Ash Blossom here, I just explode. It's the fact that I drew 0 Vanquish Soul names. If I drew 1, we'd be cooking. Almost any name here is pretty good. But I didn't. I didn't. Sniped the nib right out of their hand. That's actually hilarious. I wish Lab was playable in this event. Dude, that'd be so fun. Oh, I wish Lab was just more playable, dude. That deck's so sick. Thing! Sure. Princess. Sure. There's no way you're playing this. Ew, what a DJ, dude. Yeah, Aromatherapy, Yasmin, sure. You can add a plant. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna impulse here. Joe Ash. Fuck you, game. I fucking hate this game, dude. I'm wondering whether or not I even stick around, and I think the answer is no. I don't want to play against Plant Link, dude. I'd rather explode. I'd rather jump off a bridge into a nice deep pool of very hard concrete. He has no outs to nib? I do not care. You think I'm gonna sit through friggin' Plant Link? Brother, they showed me a plant card and I immediately just was no longer in that game. Just mentally. I just checked out. Dude, if I sat down next to a Plant Link player, I would literally get up, concede, and just be like, you got it. If they show me a plant card, I'd be like, you win both games, congratulations, and then just leave. I don't think you understand my true disdain for that deck in particular. Why the frick is Rysart here? I forgot Rysart was in here. Ah! Here's Rysart, I don't know. That's hilarious. Wait, why am I summoning this guy? Because I'm smart. I'm a smart cookie. Anyway. Rub Jawlong. Short we'll do this. Declare fire. Some Jawlong. I can make Dryden. And still have enough bodies here for follow-up. Isn't that crazy? It's actually kind of crazy. Too bad Dryden, like, doesn't do anything here. I guess Dryden's not, like, terrible, huh? We'll go normal summon the Rise Heart. We'll go this here. Orchist. We'll go Impulse here. Ash? No. Surprising. Fire attacker. I'm gonna go... I'm almost certain they have Ash here. Is there anything I can do about that? Not particularly, no. So I'm just gonna go special here. Oh, it's Droplet, isn't it? Yeah, it's Droplet. Yep, fun game. Huh? Ten out of 10 game, dude. Fucking phenomenal card design. If I go Crow here, banish you. They don't really have anything. Am I lying to you? They go, what's our bucket? Pitch, grab, link to, set, reset, ding. Oh, piss. Sure, go. Mm-hmm. Night Mare. Mm-hmm. Galatiai. Sure. Add Babel. Add World Legacy. World Crown. Sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Of course they had What's His Bucket in hand as well. Why would they not? Not really much I can do here. Because they still just have access to pretty much everything here. My DD Crow only trades for one thing because they had the Symbol Skeleton. If they don't have Symbol Skeleton, like, I can actually do something there. But of course they had the Symbol Skeleton as well. Because, like, if they only have one thing or the other, you know, I can contest the board. But of course they have everything. If I drew a spell trap as well, I just, you know, the only one I drew was Stake Your Soul. Unlucky. This is like a really, really unlucky game for me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Make the link 4. Or make ding. Okay. Ding. Mm-hmm. Ding send. Attach. Why? I mean, yeah, you got it because you drew Droplet and like a god hand. There's no world in which I'm ever gonna win that, right? Because Droplet, right? I literally needed to draw some sort of back row that I didn't, or some way to back row that I didn't. Because of course, not only did they see Droplet, they saw Droll and a bunch of other shit. And it's like, well, yeah. That's so unlucky, dude. So unlucky. At least this hand's like good. It's not great, but it's good. Sure. Ready? Normal summon an Orchist. Because they always draw Gear City. I've never seen them not draw Gear City. Sure, bud. This guy still has the lowest defense. That's actually hilarious, dude. Drop Snow Devil. Put him back in hand. Isn't that hilarious? That's crazy. Foolish Burial. Sure. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yerp. Kirsu. I want to Impulse here, but it doesn't make sense. So we will Esperamos. Half of a second. Sure. Valius here. I don't want them getting a token here. Heal, pop card. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see if they were paying attention. Not sending World Wand. Whoa. You send World Wand there. I can then, not Ghost Spell. So we could have just reborn the guy and then gone from there. Oh, cool. Starting hand. +1. That's actually pretty good for me. Because of, names. Wait! I need to take out the Kashtira card! I keep forgetting! I forgot. That's okay. Let me remember to do that this time. Let me actually take out the Kashtira card that literally doesn't do anything. What team is this one? Oh, it's Jaden. Jaden / Yubble. True. What do we add in here? Probably a third Crow. Are there better cards? Maybe like triple tag? It's probably Crow. We'll rock with Crow. It's Jaden / Ubel. I also did not know that this was Jaden. I've, like, never heard this one. Granted, it makes sense. Lost to a Malice player who's running a 49-card deck with triple macro, Soul Drain, Anti-Spell, Code of Soul, Terror. I'm so mad. Did they draw one of? What? Why you angry? Half life points. Well, tragic. What heinous criminal activity are we doing? Why? I still can't comprehend this. Of course they do doormats. Why would they not? I still just can't comprehend Terratop's existence. You got it, bud. When have we ever seen Terratop do anything actually cool and interesting? It's only ever doing something that should not be happening at any point. The fact that it just special summons itself and another guy, basically, for free is baffling to me. Oh, crap! It's the Moja! He's gonna summon Moja. I give him an extra discard. Wait, that's crazy. You're telling me you're not going to use the Moja? The free special summons? Konami. What the heck? What the heck? They were playing one Soul Drain? Pass turn, discard for hand type. I'm gonna report this guy. Just out of principle. That makes so much sense. That is the most logical thing to have ever happened at any point ever. But of course. But of course. Why would your name not be that? But of course. That is the most Dino player thing I've ever seen. Dino players, am I right? Oh. I'd like to be able to keep the DD Crow in hand as a dark, but that's just not gonna happen. Not realistically. Earth and fire. Sure. Yep. I'm trying to think if I can beat this. Maybe? Probably not, though. And maybe. I do have the crow. Onyx, sure. Onyx. What? What? Huh? Yeah. Yeah. blow. For sure, for sure. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. That's a pretty good draw. I kind of want to summon the Pantera now. Summon Pantera contests one of these. I could even contest this, which is actually pretty good. Okay, first things first, we're gonna go Journal. I'm gonna equip to you. Journal. Holy crap, it worked. Wait, that's crazy. Yeah, that's fine. Electing not to use anything. What? Okay. Okay. What does this one do? Turtling 3 or lower, special summon it. What does that? Okay, cool. Yeah, normal raising effect. Annoying, but not the end of the world. Could just go double Azaius. Because we have Ghost Spell, we have the ability to just prevent this. And we have Continue as well, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, I think that is the play. Make top 9. No. Monkey. Le monk. Ravens. Double Azaius. Cool. Let's go continue. Target. Do you have like Duel or something? It's not a Bisteel. Can't be a Bisteel. I'm pretty sure it's Fua. Is it imperm? That they elected not to set? That'd be stupid. Could be. Let's go. No, I'd rather not. I think so. He has a Monster 07. Tragic. Reveal this guy. Perfecto. I need this Raisin Engrave here. So we're gonna make Rock the Ink for sure. 2, Electric Boogaloo. And then we'll add back. Go to Raisin. Add. Reveal. Reveal. Ash? Nothing. Okay. Add Snow Devil. Combat. Attack. Attack. Here's where double use comes up. Main 2. Set 1. Pass. Alright. Shalong. Add heavy. Animador and Archosaur. Sure. Almirage. Sure. Fire Island. I'll add back here. Add data. I just ashed this, right? Yeah. For the end of main... Up, up, up! Stop right there. You violated the law. Which is, you have not burned yet. Burn. What effect? What? Please show effect? What effect? What are you talking about? One! Flashbang! Yay! Turbo Cannon? The hell is Turbo Cannon? Once per turn, you can destroy a face-up monster on the field and inflict damage to its controller equal to half its attack. Okay, that's... that's actually very funny. That is actually peak comedy. I must say, very cheese does it. I might actually just burn them to death here. They just have like a guy. Burn them. Bang. Would be funny. It'd be funny. No! United. United they stand. Cringe. Here's what I want to do. I want to go Raisin. Raisin Pipes. Ash. Right. Fuwa. It's a little annoying. It's a lot annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, let me ash this. Oh, good. Glad I asked it. Okay, if that's the case, I'll give him one draw here then. We will add from deck to hand. I kind of need to add a fire monster. Right? No, hold on. I reveal Xiaolong. Yeah, I need to add a fire monster. Oh, that doesn't really work. Eh, it kind of does. Okay. Grab Xiaolong. Effect. Reveal. Xiaolong. This guy, draw. This guy, add. Back to Raisin. Reveal. Add this one. Rogeroon! Alright, let's add. Reveal Raisin, reveal Xiaolong. Ash. Okay. Droplet. It's Droplet, isn't it? Ah. Sure. Yes. Yo, bird up. Bup, bup, bup. Mhm. Oh, interesting. Mm-hmm. Um. Sure. Sure. Does special summoning do anything here? No. Mm-hmm. 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 Already normaled. They've already used turquoise. They could use a second one, to be fair. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, 4! Yes. 2 more. Cuban! He's back! Whoa! I love Cuban. We be Cuban. Whoa! We be Cuban. Wow, this hand is rough. Why are you? Okay. When this card destroys a monster by battle, tribute a monster. Okay. Crazy. We're gonna start with the Durendal. I'm gonna equip to this guy. I'm gonna go Durendal. Add Raisin. Duel. I love this game, dude. I fucking love this game, dude. It's so cool. It's so cool. I'm not lying to you with every fiber of my. Okay, fuck it. I'm calling for 6, 10 out of 10, dude. Fucking incredible. What if I just passed? Okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna reveal Kaiser. I'm gonna summon Pantera. And then I'm gonna go for this guy. Yes. Yeah. Rock, rock, add, Vendetta, normal, Vendetta, I'm playing around them playing into Nib. Is that a good idea? No. That seems like the Ash. Am I wrong? I might be wrong about that one. That seems like the Ash builds. Never mind, they had it. Flicker. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's a crazy fucking draw! What an insane draw. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They've already used Tempest, and they've already used... Oh, they've used nothing else. It's just Tempest that they've used. Redox, sure. Almost 1,000% right. That's its own. Special. Here. Effect. Ash? No. Oh, you require Fire and Dart. I'm stupid. Oh, if only. Oh, if only. I kind of want to add an Earth here, but it doesn't really make sense. I will just add the Burger. I'll just add Burger here. Yeah. Damn. I'm stupid. So they still have Blaster, and they still have Title. Sure. What are we making with this? The answer to that question is a fucking nothing! Yeah! I mean, nothing. Yeah. Title. Yep. Okay, cool. I'm gonna bounce with Kaiser. Actually, Order. Just noticed the nib. True. True. Wow, wow. There is Nibiru. Uh-huh. We still have this guy. We could still potentially do something here. I believe they've already used their normal. What the heck is this? Oh. Well, that's dumb. What? I've never read these cards. Okay. Yeah, sure. Just make fake cards. Why not? I mean, how much still does this do? Do you make Eclipse? Can make a second one of this, but that doesn't... Like, it kind of does stuff, but they can't make this guy. What is in our extra? Yeah. Yeah. What are we possibly drawing into here? What is this deck? Can someone explain why Galaxy Tomahawk and Rorodon are still legal? Max C. What do you want from me? That's like the only reason those cards even have a chance to exist. Without Hulk, no one really uses it. Yeah. However, does that matter? No one really uses Bish Balkan except for the FTK. It's not like it's consistent. But Bish Balkan is ban-worthy because of the fact that it is a FTK. I don't necessarily disagree that, like, there's not really a reason to ban them. But it's also one of those things where it's like, do you ever enjoy the duels where those show up? Like, they're not exactly fun duels. Most of the time, they're just boring. Because they never do anything interesting. They're always, like, some sort of criminal activity turn. Right? It's not as powerful as it was without Hulk, or without Link Cross, or all of those myriad of options, but it doesn't make it any more fun. This hand is tragic, I'm not gonna lie. This hand is a... Don't ask me, I'll cry. Sure. Because of the scaling, A-Bomb looks bigger than Ding? What are you talking about? Ding absolutely looks bigger there. Oh. Oh, that is something. That certainly is something. It's not very good, but it could be. This game, dude. Dude, this game. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm still gonna. That's funny. That's very, very funny. Good night, Auntie. Thanks for stopping by. Who's this one? Leo! Slash Loom. I love this theme. This is one of my favorite themes. Is Bleach that bad? There's no shot it's that bad. It's fine. Plus 6! Yeah, baby! We did it! Exactly! You'll love to see it. We did it! We got all the gems! Whoa! The fights are kind of bad. Have you seen early anything fights? I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm just like, what are we judging that based on? If we're judging it based on, like, Demon Slayer, it's like, okay, the final arc one specifically, I wouldn't know. I haven't watched it, so I can't say. The problem with a lot of shonen anime is the fact that they specifically released weekly. So, like, they're not allowed to have good fights. Consistently, at the very least. 99% of the things that they do are just going to be terrible. They're like, well, that's tragic. Oh? Oh. What are we doing? You gotta vote. I'm not gonna vote against you. Like, for example, right? Naruto has some stellar fights and some stellar fight choreography, right? Kakashi versus Obito, what's another good example? That's like the one that comes to my mind so frequently. I guess in like Boruto you have like Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki, which is also great. Minato versus Obito is great. Guy versus Guy versus Madara is pretty good. And then you have like all of the nonsense filler arcs, which are Madara versus all of the other Shinobi ninjas. Yeah. And then you have like the 9,000 filler episodes in the war arc. And it's like, damn, that sucks for everyone involved. Like it does, yeah. That's terrible. But then, like, Dragon Ball is similar, right? It's like, you'll have moments in Dragon Ball that are absolutely gorgeous, and everyone's like, yo, we're talking out of our minds. That's such a cool fight. And then you also have whatever the hell was going on with Raditz. Ooh, man, that fight was bad. I guess it wasn't that bad, but, like, in comparison to where we had things with, what's this bucket? I don't DB Pro here. Do I just let this happen? No, I do think I Ghost Bell. What was I saying? Like, Dragon Ball fights are really good. Like, original Dragon Ball fights are really good. And then, for some reason, Raditz just is a fight that exists. Not very good, but it exists. Does Splash Mage target? Yes, it does. Wow, crazy. GT sadly exists too. Yeah. But that's the point that I'm making. Especially, like, serialized, you know, weekly released shonen are really bad. This is a hand. It's not a great hand, but it is a hand. Is it Reveal Raisin? I think it's like this. Reveal Mad Love. Ass? Impulse. A little annoying. Not the end of the world, though. If I normal Raisin here, what do we get? We can get Xiaolong. I know this is, like, one of these is an infirm. Is the issue. So we're gonna do this. It's Solemn Judgment? Oh, it's Horn. Sure, go. Not nearly as bad as I thought it was. I was not paying attention. If they have a name, they have plays here. Chainsaw Man has good fights across the series. Yes. Oh, I really don't like that imperm. I kind of wanted to add back Mad Love, but it doesn't really make sense. I have to think here. If I summon Raisin, grab Xiaolong, reveal, Xiaolong special, search pad. What does that do? And that does kind of nothing. But if I go Raisin, grab a Dark, that does stuff. Okay. Unless they have Ash, which they probably do, let's be honest with ourselves. No? Do they know about Ash? I don't think they do. I'll show them Impulse. Black Clover? Oh, right! They have this guy. That's fine. Not a whole lot I could have done about that. End of main? Some Nightwolf, right? No! Ah! Not that one. This one's okay. We'll allow it. It's not great. Sunlit Wolf, for sure. Go back to Balinks. Oh, we literally don't even have a target to add. Wait, that's hilarious. That's so funny. Solo leveling is just bad power fantasy? I don't think it's bad. It's not my favorite. My favorite's Overlord. Overlord's goated. Bro Drew! Why no Carly theme? I hate it. Are you kidding me? It's terrible. Overlord, I think, really does power fantasy kind of perfectly. It's probably my favorite anime. Simply due to, like, guilty pleasure. But, yeah, Overlord does power fantasy really, really well. Which is very fun. Pyro Phoenix. Ew, nasty. Do it again, for sure. Sure. Nothing? Nothing. Mm-hmm. Typhon would be very fun. It would not be very good, but it would be very fun. Solo Level is honestly being carried by its animation studio. Just good fantasy with a protag. Mom, read part 3 of JoJo. You're not wrong. Here's the thing, you don't read or watch Solo Leveling unless you want to read/watch a show where a main character is overpowered and just cleans through everything. It's pure fantasy. It's pure just put yourself in their shoes kind of fantasy. No. What can you accomplish with this? Yeah, that's fine. Sounds like bugging out. Do you have a Sunlight Wolf? You should. You should have 2. Specifically hunters each time? That's fine. Are we playing 2 Promethean? That'd be golly. Take fire attacker here. Hell yeah, dude. Oh yeah. I have a Raisin Engrave, right? I do. Okay. Oh, well, I guess I'm activating this. This was really dumb. Oh, good. Okay. Snow Debiru. Debimon. That show sucks ass. Let's go. This would be a very, actually not bad play. Am I wrong? I am. Double Azeus is nice, but it's not the best. Okay, let's go like this. One, two, three. Let's go 4. I want to add Xiaolong, but how much does that make sense? Makes a little bit of sense. I guess I could go double A's here. Just nuke the field. Let's do this. Grab Caesar Valius. Let's reveal a dart. Let's go heavy for gear. Draw a card. Holy shit. That's an insane draw. Oh, what do we do here? Okay, let's go like this. Reveal Caesar. Summon Pantera. Let's go. I go Security Dragon, I bounce, I go Typhon, I bounce, I attack. They're on minimal HP. And then I burn, and they die. Is there another way I can do this? Hold on, I can go Access Code, can't I? No, I can't. I lied. No, I can't. Yeah, that's probably the play then. Oh, wait. Oh, I can go Underworld Goddess. I go Security Dragon Underworld? No, I can't do that. This requires 4+. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Attack. I think the Security Dragon Typhon line is better. We're gonna do that instead. it better to go Caesar Valius here? Yes, I do think so. I think keeping Raisin in hand is arguably better. Look at Snow Devil. Baby one. I'm glad you like that I'm playing Vanquishal. And then they're dead. Exactly. Holy crap, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy! Burn. Yeah! Yeah! What a crazy cool game! What a fun game, dude. Holy crap, that was so cool. Oh my gosh. Dude, Vanquishal is so sick! It's so cool! Holy crap. What a fun game, dude. Go, yo, king! Yo, he's the king! Murder is inevitable. I am inevitable. Where is Holly Sue? That's true. Eventually. Eventually. If I'm ever in position to be fetching an Earth, it's firstly for Snow Devil, and anything after that is season food. Fire Dark is top priority in VS. Yeah, and I realized that. I was like, so I could summon Caesar here, at the very least, and like, I could just make Typhon with them, and then that way I keep the Raisin in hand, which is like way better, just in general. What did they say? All I saw was that it's, I'm pretty sure that's Spanish, by the way. They said good vid, and then they said que bonito, which is like, it's pretty, but it basically means like it's cool. To see that you're playing Vanquishal. Or to see anyone playing Vanquishal specifically. I was like, yeah, true. So. That was fun. I think that is the perfect game to end on, because Dear Lanta, I don't think it gets better than that. Such a fun game. Such a cool game. 500 gems! How much more for Dice Roll? Oh, I've completed Dice Roll. Oh, I've just completed Dice Roll. Wait, that never happens. I never complete this. That's crazy! That's crazy. Honestly, Vanquishal is actually pretty good in this event. Yeah. Granted, going first helps a ton, but still. It's still very good. Figure Spanish, I mean, I only know a small amount. Oh! Knowing Spanish helps me understand. To be fair, most Latin languages are like this, except for French. But knowing any Latin language helps you kind of understand other Latin languages. Like, when I hear Portuguese, I get a general sense of what it means, and I can kind of understand and get, like, a gist of what's happening. So if someone says, like, I don't know. I can't speak Portuguese, but, like, if they say, like, oh, that's very good in Portuguese, I can be like, I understood that to an extent. We're getting BES and Novels before White Forest. That is true. However, counterpoint. Do we know when we're getting it? It's like a bonus one, right? It's not like the main one that we're getting. Unless I'm crazy. When... Do we know when we're getting that? I forget where they announced that. I think it was on the OCG Twitter or something like that. Vamos a ver. The 28th. So it's not technically the next pack. Realistically, we could get the White Forest stuff. But I would imagine this is going to be mostly a reprint set. Or like, you know, it's like that. It's the bonus set. It's the addition. You can get an idea of what's being said in most Western languages. How many languages do you know? There's like a million Western languages. I guess it define Western. Does like German count as Western? Does Egyptian count as Western? Does Greek count? Have you ever heard someone speak Greek, dude? I have no idea what they're saying. I'm so lost. I'm like, you are saying words. It's the same thing with French. Like French, looking at French as like a language, people talk about how like pretty French is to hear. I'm like, sure, I get that. Looking at the French language is maybe the most nasty thing I've ever looked at. Dude, why does it look like that? Prostagma? Technically one English, but I can check point a lot of roots and idioms. Yeah, but can you really? Like, until you're actually speaking a language, it's like, eh. Like, I can barely understand Portuguese, and Portuguese is basically Spanish 2.0. Not even, it's like 1.5. Portuguese is basically just Spanish, and even I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. And I do speak Spanish. I'd probably understand, like, more Japanese than I would understand, like, I don't know, French. Language is weird. What kind of idiot decided a Raigeki and rank 4 and 8, two best ranks in the game, for free is a good idea? I'm sorry, what are we referring to? What is this? Huh? Oh, Mitsu. I don't know, Mitsu's cool. I actually do like Mitsu. The problem that I have with Mitsu is how generic it is. That is forever my issue with it. Right? I think Mitsu is A-okay if you have to play it pure or more as a ritual deck. But because you don't have to do that, and you can play it as a rank 4 deck, you can play it with this or that or the other thing or this thing or that thing or the thing down the way. Like, that's my issue. There needs to be, like, reasonable, meaningful locks. And Habakiri being like, oh, it's once per duel, is just not enough. I think Habakiri being a once per turn would have been fine if it locked you into reptiles. And it also would have been really cool. Banning King makes it more reasonable? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Do you want to know why? Because that only is a short-term solution. Realistically, you need to actually do something about the engine itself. Either it's consistency, which I'm never that big of a fan of, or you just ban Murakumo. Like, if you ban Murakumo, I think the deck is fine. Genuinely. The problem is, why would you ever ban Murakumo, right? But I do think that if you take away Murakumo, Mitsurugi becomes fine. Like, it's okay, right? You get, like, some recursion, you get, like, a rank 4, and, like, it's not worth not playing, because you still get, you know, the trap, you still get, you know, a few things here or there. But, like, your payoffs are significantly lower, and I do think that it's better. It's not a perfect solution, but I know they aren't going to do anything else in Master Duel specifically. Well, we're not talking about Master Duel now, are we? But yeah, I don't know. Again, I like Mitsu. Like, playing pure Mitsu is fun. Yeah. You can only change the ratios. You just shift to a larger Mitsu package and enginize the Ryzeals because Duo is free and clear. Yeah, I don't think there's a elegant way without actual meaningful... How do I put this? I don't think there is an elegant way to hit Mitsu, Ryzeal, or Malice. Actually, there is an elegant way to hit Malice, and it's to hit the stupid high-end dog shit that they can do, which is Apo and all of that jazz. Because they've already hit the consistency, so just hit the high end and then you're good. But beside the point. In regards to Mitsu and Ryzeal, the big thing to do there is Ryzeal needs limitations to consistency, and Mitsu needs limitations to, like, consistency and high end. But I think the only I think it's actually just... It just needs limitations to Murakumo. I think if you ban Murakumo, that's like your most elegant solution. Because you still have the ability to play Mitsu. It's still a fairly decent package. It still has, like, boss monsters, right? They're never going to do that, but, like, I do think that is technically the correct play. It's similar in nature to, like, banning Flamberg, right? When people were, like, calling for Snake Eye's head, it was like, yeah, you could limit consistency, or you could just ban Flamberg. And they were like, we're going to limit consistency into oblivion. Just, it became so bad, so fast. Oh, Sherry. Whoa. Ryzeal Mitsu mirrors, where Droll is not to be seen, is pretty fun. I do agree. I feel like banning Habakiri also takes care of so many problems. Yeah, however, the problem with that is that it kills Mitsu as, like, a deck. And I think if you take away Murakumo, I think Mitsurugi still exists as an engine or as an archetype. Still has things that it can do. It's weaker, but it still has, like, stuff. If you kill off Habakiri, or if you ban Habakiri specifically, the deck basically only does Murakumo Turbo. And that is not nearly as interesting, and it becomes way more reliant on Ryzeal, which I think is way less interesting. Right? Because then you're basically just, like, playing a worse version of Ryzeal. Habakiri to 1 kills it as an engine? No. Not really. It's just a smaller engine, but, like, you still get the high end. And you can search Habakiri very easily. In fact, it probably kills it kills playing it as not an engine. You wouldn't be able to play it as, like, its own deck. You'd basically have to play it as an engine. And I think that's so much worse. If you don't have the ability to play pure Mitsu, like, that's terrible. Prisoner Album are the most limited coded cards in Mitsu. I agree that it would be nice to see other spells and stuff like that, and have, like, prayers and... again, I don't think there's an elegant way to deal with Mitsu. because of just purely because of the way that they have printed the cards, where there's like no restrictions on them and they do a ton by themselves, it's very difficult to limit them meaningfully. Habakiri is incredibly powerful, but if you were to put it to 1, it's still incredibly powerful. Since it's a once per duel effect, it's not like that changes much, and it's extremely searchable because of a myriad of different things, but it also kills off like the pure Mitsu stuff, and you basically have to play it as an engine, similar to that of like Alistair or Fiendsmith, which is like short, right? And then like if you remove Murakumo, then there's not a lot that the deck is actually able to do. There's not really a whole lot of boss monsters or anything of that nature. You're kind of like stuck in that limbo where it's like, oh well, you just killed off the boss monster of the deck, and now the deck kind of doesn't really have a whole lot of plays. It's not really worth doing anything with. And then if you kill off like its other consistency tools like prayers or maybe one of the level 4s or something of that nature, it's just like not going to do anything, right? It might make it a little bit more inconsistent and a little bit worse, but overall it's still going to do more or less the same thing. So it's like you need to kill Apo to make Fiendsmith enjoyable. Kind of. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily say that. I just... There's just not really, like, an elegant way of limiting Mitsu. You're gonna have to basically take it behind the shed and make it unplayable. In one form or another. Or multiple, right? That's kind of where the issue stems from, is like, you're never going to get a treatment where it's like, what's a good example? You're never going to get something like Snake Eyes, or like Sprite, or like Tearlament in Master Duel, where... Actually, that's probably exactly what's going to happen. All 3 of those, except for Sprite. The other 2 stuck around for way too long, and were still top tier for way too long. And I think that's just, like, either Mitsu is going to be killed, or it's going to stick around for way too long. There's kind of no in-between, right? Either it becomes immediately unplayable, and you just have to move on, like what happened to Super Heavy Samurai in the TCG, where they just banned the Link 1, and then all of a sudden it was unplayable. Or you're going to be able to play Mitsu for a really long time. And, yeah, you're going to play Mitsu. Because it's Mitsurugi. So that's pretty much it. If it was up to me, I'd ban all bridges, all of them. I don't think you understand how many all of them is. And how boring of an idea that is. The problem is there's so many cards already on the ban list, and you don't want to just add a bunch of things that like don't matter, right? It's like very clearly the Mitsurugi cards are the problem. Why are we banning a whole bunch of other things? Because even pure Mitsu is still too strong. Like, it's still really good. So it's not like, oh, if we just ban all the things that allow you to play it as an engine, Mitsu's fine. It's like, well, no, Mitsu is still very powerful. So you still have to deal with that deck. Moon King Gallant. I do agree with that. I think generic extra deck is really boring. What are you talking? Sprite became unplayable because they banned a remnant. Sprite got like 9 cards banned, including a bunch of its own cards. Like Jet, Blue, and Starter were all limited at some point. alongside a bunch of other cards. From the Runics to Swap Frog to Nimble Beaver, right? So it's like... Frag became unplayable because they hit literally everything. Everything and anything. Toad got banned. Alk was banned. You know, etc., etc. The only thing they didn't ban was Maxi. Gallant Granite absolutely should go. Is it Gallant Granite that should go? Or is it Block Dragon and Fossil Dino? Because, like... Like, let's be honest. Let's be 1,000% honest. Is Gallant Granite the problem between Gallant Granite and Fossil Dino? No. Like, you can still draw it. I mean, it's a one-of, but, like... I'm not saying it's getting banned. I'm saying what should be. Don't put words in my mouth. Also, yeah, ban Block Dragon. So that we can keep printing cool rock monsters. But there's a bunch of cards like that. I still, to this day, defend Dweller. I don't think Dweller needed to be banned. That's all. I don't think Floodgates are bad. I just think certain ones are bad. Which should be banned is all of them. Gallant Granite searching Nibiru is one of the coolest interactions I've seen in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! I hard disagree. I think Gallant Granite is fine. If it's not specifically searching those two cards. Every other card I think is fine. Like, legitimately, every other card I'm A-okay with. You want to search Nibiru? Fantastic. Go for it. You want to search out Adamancipator something or other? Go for it. Absolutely. You want to search out a Kawaki Mairu? Sure. You want to search out a Magnet? Absolutely. That sounds awesome. You want to search out Block Dragon? No. I'm going to take your knees. Oh yeah, the statue should also go. Is that statue a rock? It is, isn't it? Yeah, then you'd have to get rid of the rock, too. Yeah, get rid of that guy, too. Gallant Search Nib is also a part of one of the most oppressive boards in recent times. Yeah, and? Try beating Nib while fending off the entire Mitsu board of interruptions. Yeah. That's the point. You should probably win the game if you go uninterrupted. If you get to search out Nib on your way to your full combo and you get to do that, you should probably win that game. Yeah. That's the point. That's why I like it. What I don't like is when you do all of that and then you normal summon a Pachycephalo and it's like, great, now you don't even have the chance to do anything. You can't even try and even the board state. You just don't get a chance to interact. Like, that's boring. That's what's boring. But the point is, like, if you just search Nib right? You're like, oh, I got interrupted, you know, I have 2 4s. Let me see what I can make, right? You make Nibiru, or you make Gallant, and you grab up Nibiru. It's like, yeah, that's awesome. And also, Nib specifically synergizes with your own board because you can tribute your board and then generate additional advantage off of it by summoning Omag. Like, wow, that's really cool. One just takes longer? That's absolutely not the case. One, nothing happens. No game is allowed to be played because neither player gets to play. And more specifically, the opponent doesn't get to play. They don't get an opportunity to play the game. Nibiru is a ticking clock that says you have a certain amount of summons before this thing specifically happens. It doesn't end the game, it doesn't win you the game, it doesn't kill the opponent, it doesn't... All it does is it is another disruption. It's another form of interaction. It's not just auto-win. We've all seen Nibiru be inconsequential against a bunch of different decks. Or maybe, like, not actually do a ton, and the opponent still has things that they can do. So, like, yeah. But the thing is, Pachycephalo is basically just like, cool, draw the out. I got statue locked by Mermail? Oh, fun. Imagine thinking that Nib and Patchy are the same. What? That's delusional speed. There's no way you think that there is even remotely a similar idea behind Nibiru and Patchy. Nibiru is one of the, especially if it's telegraphed, if you know Nibiru is in the opponent's hand, it is one of the most easily identifiable ways to play around it. You summon 4 times. Or you put out something that can stop the Nibiru on the 5th or before. Like, what? No deck is coming out of that situation alive, no matter the surge. That's just not the case. That you are just lying. There's a ton of decks that have the ability to break that board, including Mitsu itself. Gem Knights, Tenpai, Sky Striker, Labyrinth, Eldritch, what was the other one I was thinking of? Mitsu. Ryziel can beat a board like that. What are you talking about? Patchy is Go Fish Turbo. Yeah. Patchy is just draw the out. Nibiru is something you can play around. Are you likely to win that game? No. That's the point. But Nibiru is something that genuinely has counterplay. There's a ton of ways to interact specifically with Nibiru. There is very few ways to specifically interact with Pachycephalo. And it grinds the duel to a halt when Pachycephalo exists. Nibiru doesn't. Even if you're searching it, in that scenario, Nibiru has ways to beat it. Patchy is, I hope you drew the out. Nibiru, regardless of your hand, has ways to play around it. There are things that you can do. You get to make that active choice. Patchy turns off all of that. You do not make an active choice. You flip a coin. You roll some dice. You hope, you pray, you get lucky. That's it. That's not fun. Nibiru, at the very least, provides gameplay, interaction. Something. You have a puzzle to solve. Is it a puzzle that you get to solve? Not always, but it's a puzzle at the very least. Patchy is just, you just look at the hand. You just go, okay, did I get this straight? Did I draw the card? No, I didn't. Okay, you got it. That's it. That's not fun. Anyway. Also, Mitsu end boards are very beatable. They are very beatable. The problem is not the actual end board itself, but the follow-up. Similar to that of Malice. Malice end boards are very beatable. They're very beatable. Right? The problem is, you're probably not going to beat the board and have enough to either kill them or prevent them from then doing the combo again. That's oftentimes what happens. Right? That's why they're so powerful. You're not judging this by fun? Okay. Then don't judge it. It's a game. If you're not judging it based on fun, don't judge it. This is a game. If it's not fun, if you're not trying to make something that is the most fun, why are we here? What the hell is the point? It's a game. It should be fun. The most fun possible. If it's not, who cares? Why would I care? Max C's technically fair. Well, okay, maybe not that one. But still. I don't see it as that open and shut, but I get you. Yeah, but you're also a fucking dumbass. Oh! Dude, Jim, there's no way you are comparing Nibiru, Gallant Granite searching out Nibiru, to Gallant Granite searching out Pachycephalo. You are, regardless of the end board, there's no world in which you can actually think that Gallant Granite searching out Nibiru is just as bad as Gallant Granite searching out Pachycephalo. What? Huh? What? I'm gonna call it quits there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys did indeed enjoy. If you did, like us very much, so appreciate it. And remember to always